Hey Tuber fans, sorry about the lateness of this video. I know I got tagged, a couple of, well, probably a couple of months ago now, about doing these 20 questions, and I'm only just literally getting the time now to get around to them. So there's the 20 questions. Yeah, I got me a flat panel. Question 1, how did you get into wargaming? Well, my dad. End of. My dad was a big Imperial Guard player, way back when GW first started. Took off from there. How long have you been playing war games? Since I'm 15 and I'm 30 now, so 15 years. What war games do you play, and what's your favourite? I play 40k, Warhammer Fantasy, Necromunda, Inquisitor, Battlefleet Gothic, Mech Warrior. I play a shit ton. But my favourite, I don't have a favourite. Well, I do, but it's not really my favourite because sometimes when the new codexes come out, I'm like, jog on, and then sometimes I'm like, yeah, I like it. So yeah, it's 40k. What armies do you play, and what is your favourite? I play Chaos, my own personal Chaos army, which is currently Chaos Undivided, which is a Chaos army called the Cult of Malivictus, an Imperial Guard, which is a Acadian-based army, but it's based off my family crest, so it's my own family colours. My favourite army would have to be Chaos. I'm sorry, I'm corrupted to the core. What is your least favourite army, and what would you never play? My least, and there's a cell phone. Typical. My least favourite army. I probably have to say. Oh, no, this is a tough one because it's a toss-up between Eldar and Tau. Okay. So Eldar and Tau, I never play both. It's too anime for my liking. What was my first army? Chaos. What was your first model kit you bought? It would be a Sisters of Battle Immolator. I bought it to convert it into a Chaos Warp Flamethrower model I was building in my head. Why do you collect the army you play? Why do I collect it? Simply because I just think some of the newer models that came out are pretty cool. But I'm a bit of an old school man. I like the old the old Bloodthirster model.
Okay, sounds wonderful. Thank you very much.
But why do I play it? Simply because they're always the underdog. No one likes Chaos. Everybody hates Chaos. Chaos. If something goes wrong, it's always Chaos. If something doesn't go right, damn those Chaos gods. Yeah, it's always Chaos is always the butt of every joke. How much do you approximately spend on wargaming in your entire life, and how much do you spend a month? Well, I'm not dead yet, so I can't answer the first question. And the second one, usually between $50 to $150. Depends on if there's any new models, things like that coming out. Are you more of a gamer or of a hobbyist? I am both. There are some models I have bought and then never even opened up. They're still wrapped in cellophane, and I never will, because I just bought the models to buy the models. And there are some models I just desperately need and buy and build and paint and convert and things like that. Do you paint all your models? Yes, I do. I at least get minimum 1 to 3 coats of colour. Are you good of a painter on a scale 1 to 10, 10 being Golden Demon standard? No such thing as a Golden Demon standard. I would say I'm more of a 6, but with gold painter, canvas, and awesome paint job lasers help, I've actually got up to a 7 now. I did enter the Golden Demon back in '95, got into the final top 10, but my uncle was sick, so I had to pull out. I was his caregiver, so I had to pull out. Found out a couple of years later from some judges that I was actually in the top 5, not just the top 10, so I was kind of upset about that. Do you read Red Dwarf and other game magazines regularly? No, I think the White Dwarf's the biggest pants in the world. I'm not paying $8 for a magazine. I'm sorry, I'm not. I won't even pay $8 for a car magazine. There's no point. There's nothing new or extra in it. There really isn't. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Fuck Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings can go fucking jog on. Why would I play a game where I already know the outcome of the game? Frodo puts the ring in the fire. Hey, wow, who fucking cares? Next! Fuck Lord of the Rings. Do you stay up to date on games, and do you check all codexes and FAQs? Yes, but I cheat. I go to torrent sites and I download the PDFs of the codexes. Everybody does it. Don't you fucking judge me, you cunts. Everybody does it, right? And if the codex is worth the money, yes, I will go and buy it. I think they need to cut back on the fluff. And if they want to do, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the fluff about some of the armies is just beautiful. So why not make them their own little mini books, you know? Why not? Do you see what I'm saying? But basically, you know, when you pay the 240, 250 bucks for the whole army set and they throw in the codex for free, well, why not throw in a fluff book for free as well? You know, like some artist sketches of why the model was done this way and not another way, things like that. Do I play to win or for fun? Well, it's always for fun. Come on. If you're just playing to win, then you never know the true cost of winning because you've never known defeat. Do I play tournaments? No, they're all rigged. How good of a gamer are you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being best? Let's see. Gamer on the tabletop, I'm a 4, maybe a 5. I'm a good strategist, but I'm not the best. After the game, when I take you outside and give you a good whooping because you cheated, I'm a 10. Do you ever cheat in a game? No, cheaters never prosper. Do you sometimes get mad when you lose? Always. Come on. If you're not getting mad when you lost, then you're truly not appreciating you didn't really fucking lose. I mean, come on. If you know you've lost because of a tactical error that you've made, then yeah, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad at myself. I'm not gonna get mad at the person that beat me. I'm not gonna get mad at the person that used loaded dice in the last tournament, you wanker. I'm gonna get pissed at the person that... I'm gonna get pissed at myself because I made a grievous tactical error and it cost me. Are you a lucky gamer? Do you get lucky dice rolls? Now this is a true story. If anyone is from the London Plaza Orcs Den gaming group, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I was in this one huge 5,000 point Chaos Imperial battle, and I don't know why, but for some reason that's when the Bloodthirster had the wings and they could land, you know, go fly high and land. Well, I flew high my Bloodthirster. For some reason, I just don't know why I did it. And I flew him high, and I landed literally right behind the Space Marines HQ with all his honor squad and everything. I'm like, oh god, I'm so gonna freaking die. Then he teleports his Terminators in right behind my Bloodthirster. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna crossfire me, I'm dead. Terminators opened up. Every single dice roll missed. He rolled 1s and 2s. I'm like, oh my god, you know, thinking, great, what do I assault? Do I assault the Terminators or do I assault the HQ? And I'm thinking, well, let's see, HQ's got power swords, power fists, but I'm invulnerable, so fudge it, I'll go for it. So I just went storming straight into the HQ. First round of combat, I got like 4 wounds on the enemy, you know, saved 2 of them. He lost his chapter banner guy and his apothecary, and I mean, then he's attacked back, and I'm like, no! He got like 9 hits and like 6 wounds. I'm like, oh, I'm so dead. And I rolled 6s 6 times. I actually rolled 6 sets of 6s 6 times. And everyone since that day forward named me Satan, because I rolled so many 6s to keep my Bloodthirster alive. And he was just standing there going, ha ha ha. I ended up winning that combat by killing his HQ squad. And that whole entire time, his Terminator squad, after the second round of combat, his Terminator squad joined it in the combat, and by then it was too late. He's down to his chapter. I think it was a veteran commander. You know, just did wrong with the power sword and little Stormbolter. Back in the day with the stupid cape with his bald, no helmet, had that model, and I just totally raped him with it. Killed him and consolidated straight into the Terminators, and oh my god, it was just a mess. Eventually, it took 3 Devastator squads with heavy bolters and 2 Predator Annihilators to drop my Bloodthirster. And I'm like, okay, he's earned his points. End of, he's earned his points. And then my Demon Princes finally rolled in, because I kept them in reserve, and then my Demon Princes came in, and I flew high on them and just wiped out his Devastator squad, and that was it. My Chaos Havocs and my Raptors were just having fun with his assault squads, and it was over. He had to sound the retreat, and they show no fear until they met me. That was a fun day. I got called a cheater, a hacker, and Christ knows what else. And the guy I was playing grabbed the dice I was rolling, and I kept rolling the 6s, and he rolled it, and he got a 1, and I go, see, the dice isn't loaded, mate. And he goes, right, roll it. So I kept rolling the dice, and I got a 4, a 5, a 3, a 1, a 6, a 7, and I'm like, the dice is not loaded. And the guy's like, fair enough. The guy actually accused me of having loaded dice. And after that, I looked at him and goes, you know what, look, there's one or two things that can happen. I can take you outside, give you a pasting, and it's dealt with, and I'll probably end up going to jail again. Or I can take you down to the pub, we can have a beer, and we'll be friends. And that's what we did. And eventually, he ended up becoming my roommate, Kenny. What's up, Kenny? And that's and it was just insane. It was probably one of my luckiest dice rolls of my life. Nowadays, I cannot roll a 6 to save my life, or my demon prince for that matter. So I guess that was the only glory I was ever going to see on the battlefield. But there's your 20 questions. I hope I answered them successfully for you guys. As always, guys, take care. Peace and love and respect. See you on the far side. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye. And Happy New Year, Christmas, whatever. Welcome to 2011. Take care.